al-khusumat, leaving off disputes. And we looked at this last time, which is the belief of Ahlul-Sunnah and the manhaj and the methodology of Ahlul-Sunnah wal Jama'ah is not to make the religion subject to disputing and debating and challenging one another. And we gave a number of reasons why. So one of them, we said, is that when the people debate, they are debating based on their own agendas and their own theories. But if they had the Sunnah, which is sufficient for them, there would be no need for debate. Another reason why is because it creates for a person's religious commitment to be compromised. As Imam Malik rahimahullah said, if we start debating, then we're going to end up following whoever has the strongest argument. And then the third one is that it leads to a loss of a person's iman, really. Imam al-Shafi'i rahimahullah, he says, al-mira' fil ilm yuqassi al-qalb. When you are debating in the religion, it makes you hard heart. So these are the reasons why. This is where we finished last lesson. We did mention though, however, that some types of debating are permissible. And we can summarize that with three main points. Number one, if both sides are sincere to the cause. And you'll find plenty of examples of that from the religion and from the Imams and from the Salaf, where a person would sit with another person and say, okay, we've got an issue. Let's have a debate. Let me hear your side, you can hear my side, and whoever's sincere will follow them for the sake of Allah. The second one is that debates are permissible when you have manners. وَجَادِلْهُمْ بِالَّتِي أَحْسَنُ, and debate with them in the best way, and the ulama have mentioned best way not only in the way that you do it, but the manners, the topic and the points that you use, but the manners. And we mentioned a number of benefits from the books of Usool Al-Fiqh, really, where they have said it's not permissible if the person is going to start swearing, shouting, interrupting, trying to flex his own intelligence over the other person, all these different things which do not befit a Muslim to behave like. If a person is behaving like that, then you say, salam, and that's it, you walk away. The Khatib al-Jahilun qalu salama, from the attributes of the Ibad al-Rahman. And then the third thing that we can then say is that the topic has to be something which is noteworthy. If you are debating something which has no benefit, then this is included in what the Imam is saying here, that we leave off disputes. We have to understand something here when it comes to this risala. And this is why it's important to go back to the scholars when you're reading books. Because point number 4, what's point number 4? If you read point number 4 first.
And leaving arguing, discussing, and disputes in the religion.
Right, so now he's repeated himself, hasn't he? In point number 3, he says, leaving off disputes and sitting with the people of desires. And then point number 4, and leaving arguing, discussing, and disputing on the religion. What's the difference? It's exactly the same thing. So why is he repeating himself? The reason why it appears as if there is a repetition is because the wording is the same, but the point is different. So here what he is saying is that in our manhaj is not to make the religion as a topic of debating. It's not up for debate. The kitab and the sunnah has been explained to you with the understanding of Salaf as-Sunnah. This is sufficient. You don't need to start fighting over it. Either you take it or you leave it. There's another narration which comes to mind. Hasan al-Basri, a person came up to him and said, I want to debate you about your religion. He says to him, I know my religion. If you don't know yours, you go and find it. There's no need for me to debate about it.